Konnichiwa. Good morning, good night, and good afternoon to you beautiful people out there. Welcome back to my channel, where I like to do my own little fun things, like voicing random NPCs, which I'll be doing today. It's quite a fun story quest and really worth the lore and exploring. And in today's video, we will be encountering a Doot Doot. Inmate Shapeless Doot. Summary of criminal involvement: mimicry of various life forms, imitation of voices and appearances to confound and manipulate. Such cases include, but are not limited to, identity cloning, fraud, illicit espionage, and more. Instructions for detention: during detention, minimize the inmate's contact and conversation with others. If a face-to-face discussion is required, there must be no less than 2 people attending the interview. When in conversation with the inmate, make sure to cover the inmate's eyes and obscure their vision to prevent any malicious intent. Any visitors are required to wear a mask, and a code word is required for entry and exit to prevent the prisoners escaping in disguise. Notes: true physical form is unknown. Where in discussion, make sure to avoid mentioning topics such as xenohydros or red claymore forms, right, to prevent their mood from becoming unstable or erratic. Well, I'm not sure what that's about. An empty cell awaits you. Much like an unoccupied kingdom awaits its ruler. It was once meant to confine the most notorious prisoner, yet it now stands vacant. This analogy doesn't quite fit for prisoners, but it's like a visit to the zoo. You eagerly anticipate seeing the star attraction in the prime viewing area, only to find it hidden and asleep beneath a boulder, leaving you nothing to see. How about observing for a little while longer? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Besides, there's nothing better to do. As a matter of fact, you already realize what would happen if you continue looking at it. As you turn around, you're met by a prison guard you've never encountered before, but she effortlessly calls you by your name. Perhaps that's the trouble with being a celebrity.
Nebula, why are you here? Aren't you supposed to be at the domain of coalitions, supervising their work?
Domain of coalitions? I should have read that Shackling prison manual. Have we met before?
You must be kidding. We just met not too long ago. Hold on. Now I get it. I just received a notification from the monitoring system that there was a security breach from the Shapeless Doot cell. It seems that the Doot has taken advantage of the chaos to escape. In other words, either you or the one upstairs is the Shapeless Doot.
Then what are you waiting for? Go and catch it. The prison guard's gaze shifts abruptly, assessing you with keen scrutiny. She's probably also having a hard time figuring out the appropriate tone with you. What if she's respectful to you, only to find out that you're Doot in disguise? Conversely, what if she adopts a stern demeanor, only to discover you're the genuine Nebula? Hold up, I just got down here. Don't tell me they're gonna force me back up. This ain't my problem.
I can't tell. You have to come with me.
Nah, you gotta be kidding. I'm just exploring this place. Why? This is your problem.
If you refuse to come, I'll assume you're Doot. However, if you choose to join me upstairs, you'll have a chance to prove your identity. Consider this not an invitation, but a demand.
A few moments later.
You don't give me a grand welcome? Fine. But why do I still have to go through so many hoops just to leave this wretched place? Get your supervisors here, Shuiyi, Hanya, Huahua. If they are unavailable, request the presence of General Jinyuan from Xiangshuo's seat of divine foresight.
Let me get Madam Hanya.
Wait a minute. As prison guards, you shouldn't trouble the judges with such trivial matters. Like I say, your work standard isn't up to par.
I've escorted the other nebula here. Additionally, with the escape of the Shapeless Doot from its cell, there's a chance that either of these two individuals could be Doot.
There's no need to worry. Leave this to me. I have ample experience. Both of you just claim to be Nebula, so asking you for your names is meaningless. Let's just call the one who has been here for a long time Subject A.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
And you who have just arrived, Subject B.
He is a fake. I'm the real one.
Save your breath. You're real, you're fake. These are all pointless. Go and get me a dating.
Yes, Judge Hunting.
The patrolling guard receives the order and leaves. You notice that Subject A is somewhat jittery. Before Deeting's arrival, you two are free to pose any questions to each other. I'm not acquainted with Nebula, so I won't intervene. Nevertheless, I won't disclose my ultimate decision.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Now, I'll give you some time to think, but no verbal communication.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
You and the other suspect have the same hair color, outfit, pupil color, and height. Subject A is your most familiar stranger. Since that individual has listed the names of several absent judges, it must have gotten some vague memories from you, but it's unknown whether these memories are authentic or fabricated. It's best to take some time to observe Subject A. You may be able to find some clues. Reached any conclusions?
Can I take a photo with myself?
Of course, after the talk, you may make use of the camera function.
Do they mean now or after the whole escapade with the hunting and stuff? Because I don't see any camera functions at all at the moment. And this isn't Genshin where you can just switch out and... well, whatever.
Are you ready?
Hurry, let me ask my question.
The teaching is already on its way. Let us begin.
Very well. You're now both granted the opportunity to pose a question to each other, and the respondent must provide an answer. Given that one of you is already lying, I will not expect honest responses to all the questions. Therefore, I'll base my decision solely on the questions presented and how the answers are given. Naturally, I won't reveal my decisions immediately. Let's begin with you, Subject A. Pose a question.
I am a crew member of the Astral Express, and only the crew holds the answer to this question. The Ten Lords Commission is welcome to verify the answers with Mr. Yang, Himiko, or Pompom after he has provided an answer. When Bro said this, I was wondering, what kind of question does he have? And boy was I shocked. And I mean shocked. All your memories come from me, I say. Are you trying to say you know everything that I know? Don't be too confident. My question is, you can find many lamps in the parlor car of the Astral Express. How many of them are floor lamps?
What?
What the effing hell? Floor lamps? Are you kidding me? No way. Skip. Just skip. I am not doing this. In fact, the fact that skip is even an option is amazing. I wonder how many there actually are. You can't skip the question. You're guilty, aren't you? Your Honor, he is fake. I don't think any normal person would know the answer to that. Come on. Any cheat you can do, I can do better. You're going to have to do better than that. Shut up, Suspect B. Who are you calling up normal?
Now's your turn to ask a question, Suspect B.
These questions are wild. I mean, look at them. How many round tables are there in the parlor car? Do you know Dr. Primitive loves to eat bananas? Do you know I hit my heart guaranteed the last time I got shot? Well, that one was just painful. I was close. I was around 70 or 80 when I when I lost on Huahua's. Anyway, back to the questions. Amongst Rui, Hanya, and Huahua, who likes me the most? Well, I know who I like the most. Shout out Hanya, love her. What is the number of 100 decimal place for n? Okay, no. Let's not do maths here. Besides that, oh my god, the Hanya question is so tempting, but I wanna hit the gotcha one. Even if I can answer that question, what can it prove?
Alright, I already know the answer. Wraith Warden, arrest Suspect A immediately.
What?
2 Wraith Wardens leap out from the shadows of the domain of coalitions and apprehend the Shapeless Doot in an instant. Sorry that you had to go through all these hassle, Nebula.
Haha, actually, I was the fake one. You know, I love to choose this one so badly, but critical hit sounds funny. But anyway.
It's not too late to order your arrest. Rather than listening to your conversation, I'm more interested in observing your actions and expressions when facing unexpected questions. It's evident that Suspect A is more anxious than you.
I am not convinced. Why hasn't the Deeting spoken? I want to hear what the Deeting has to say.
Hanya, who is passing by, walks over upon hearing the ruckus that the suspect is making.
I thought I would be required to handle this matter. Seems unnecessary. Good job, Deeting. In fact, there's an easier method to see which of you is real. Wouldn't it be simpler for the 2 of you to fight? The one who survives will be eligible to be Nebula.
Nice.
Which option to go with? I know. I don't want to damage that charming face. Wow, do you see the way she just blinked just now? That's how the girls look at me at school whenever I say something like, oh yeah, I have a charming
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Don't worry. See how panicked that one is? It does not have the capability to battle with you. I mean, yeah, why would it? Shapeless Doot, will you admit your guilt, or do we have to get the Deeting to verify your identity? Guilty. Hunting, take it away.
Yes.
Few moments later.
Nebula, sorry to cause you so much inconvenience. Please accept these gifts as our apology. Now that this case has come to an end, I'll take my leave. I mean, seriously, did you see the way Hanya looked at us earlier? It doesn't matter anymore. It's fine, I still love her. She's a sweetheart, after all.
You serious?
Stop the cap.
Anyway, I came back here to the cell to find the Doot, and yeah, it's still here, in our form, out of all things. I mean, it is handsome, but hey, that's my body. Why, if it isn't my favorite version of me, what can I do for you? I just want to chat with you. Okay, my favorite pastime, chatting with people. You can talk with me about anything. What else can you transform into? I'm not boasting. I can turn into any organic life form I've seen. It can be a build. It can also be an apple, but the size can't be that different. No, too large. Organic life form that can turn into an organically produced apple. Size difference. You can change how large you are. Yeah, a real shame. I can't change how large? Can you stop being so vulgar? Oh, he must have been talking about that. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god.
You're teasing me! Naughty, naughty!
But it is unlikely for me to turn into a cow or an apple. If I turn into a low intelligent creature, I'll get kinda dumb too. Besides, it's more fun to become an intelligent creature. Why are you locked up here? They said I've stolen identities, cheated people, stolen important intelligence, and committed lots of heinous crimes. Seriously though, it's just my basic biological instinct. You define another life form's natural instincts as crimes, then boast a show trial about it. You humans are pretty silly. What kind of shapeshifter are you? What kind of shapeshifter? That's meaningless question. That's a meaningless question. I don't even know how to start answering that. Feels like I can tell you that I'm not any kind of shapeshifter. First off, I'm not a xenohydra. These freaks have no taste. The body to head ratio of a toad, the gurgling way they talk, the wet, slimy body. I can taste how fishy they are from a description alone. Secondly, I'm not a clayman. Those things are just like piles of melted ice cream. One rainy day and they'll end up getting washed into the sewers. No aesthetic at all. Wow, and I'm learning a lot about other things I never knew about. Clayman. When I heard the word Clayman, I thought of the Clayman manga. As for what I am just me. Just like you're you. Let's catch up another time. Maybe I'll have escaped by then. Yeah, sure thing, buddy. Don't dream of it. You're not exactly a Borzan guy. What was like Borzan's name? Whatever. Anyway, to conclude this, I would just like to say thank you to anyone who stuck around long enough to make it here. If you want more videos like this, just say something in the comments and I'll read any dialogue out for you. Although if I found depressed, it's unlikely that I'll redo it again just to like restart the game. But anyway, anything that happens from now on, I'll try and voice it out if it's an interesting enough story, you know. Anyway, subscribe, like the video, share, or else just copy the link just so the video comes out more and gets recommended to more people. You know, I want to make it out there as well. 1,000 views is the goal right now. Let's make it happen. That and 1,000 subscribers. Am I asking for too much? Am I being too greedy? Well, I say that's a part of human nature if anything else. So please, guys, if you're out there somewhere, just try and help me out, even if a little bit. Leaving a like would be enough, subscribing would be enough. Just so if you like this type of content, I can keep on making more of it, you know? Come on, let's make it.
Cast put a rest.
How'd you like that? Right? I just voiced over Yang Xing for you. Wasn't that cast put a rest? Amazing. Honestly, I don't know what he really says in the dialogue, so don't blame me if I got it wrong.